Hey, YouTube, how's it going? Good morning. It is Friday. Yeah. Anyways, I'm in a pretty good mood today, and I've been cleaning all morning too, and it's just like, God, I feel good today for some reason. So it is the 11th of November, and Sunday is going to be football day, and I can't wait for it. Went out last night, and picked up the beer supplies, the normal stuff that everybody enjoys drinking. Bud Lights, Miller Lights, Coors Lights, I got a case of each of them. And then while I was in there buying up all the stuff that I need for tomorrow, the owner of the liquor store I go to comes up and he goes, "Hey, Derek." I said, "Yeah, what?" He goes, "I got a new beer in." I said, "You did?" He goes, "Yeah, it's one of them vanilla porters you like." I was like, "Sweet." And I said, "How do you know I like vanilla porters?" He goes, "Well, didn't you tell me that you had a good porter one time made by Breckenridge?" And I said, Yeah, it was good." He goes, "Well, I got another one in yesterday." I said, "All right, well, where's it at?" So he takes me over to the where they keep the cooler where they keep all the craft beers, and he pulls this out of the case right here, Dark Side Vanilla Porter. And I said, "Well, what the hell is this? Purple bottle?" And he goes, "That's new. It's new." And I said, "Well, I don't know if it's very new." He goes, "It's new around here. I've never seen it." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, how much is it?" He didn't even have prices on the damn thing before he's trying to sell it to me. He goes, "Well, you're not gonna like the price. I gotta charge you $11 for a 6-pack." $11? So where's this stuff from? New Zealand? He goes, "Nah, it comes out of Lincoln, Nebraska." I was like, good God, $11 for something that's only 400 miles away? Well, he goes, "Well, I won't make you buy the whole 6-pack. I'll sell you one for $1.50. So I bought one bottle, and I got it home, and I was kind of reading on it a little bit. And one thing that I really do like about this bottle, now that my story's all done, let's get into the review, shall we? is it's got a lot of information on the bottle. I wish that every craft beer would do this, because it just makes it so much easier to know what you're drinking. Like, for instance, right here on the bottle, you probably can't see, I know if the camera ever wants to zoom in on stuff like this, but it tells you what temperature it should be stored in, what temperature it should be served, what the IBU of this beer is, how much alcohol it's got in it. And then you go over to the other side, and it tells you what all the pairings are. Well, some of them, anyways. On here it says you're supposed to pair it with Indian, Asian, beef, or chocolate and vanilla desserts for food pairings. Tells you a little bit about the beer, where the brewing company is and whatnot. I did do a little bit of research on where this beer came from and what it was, what it's all about. And from what I could gather, this beer was originally brewed in 1990, and the person that was brewing it was just brewing it at home, just a home brewer, and got hired on as a cook in Laszlo's Pub and Grill in Lincoln, Nebraska. So when he came on and started working, then this Laszlo let him start selling his beers in his pub. Everybody liked them, and eventually they started doing 500 barrels, I think it was a year. I think they're still somewhere right around there. So it's not a real super popular beer. And, but looks interesting enough. So let's pop this baby open, shall we? If I can get it on. There we go. Oh, there is some smoke in that. Unbelievable. Well, let's give it a little pour. We've got just a Chimay goblet glass here. Probably not the right kind of glass to be drinking this out of. And it's unfiltered, so I try to leave a little in and get what's left in the bottom, because you get the nice chocolatey. I bet you it comes out awfully dark, yeah. Get a nice chocolate, whatever else is on the bottom. So as you can see, it's got a real dark body to it, tannish head, awfully thick, lots of big bubbles, some little bubbles. Looks like it's going to have some lacing to it. Got a one-finger head. I poured it pretty aggressively too, so I hope it's not flat or something. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Oh yeah, definitely get the vanilla bean, get the barley, nice clean water. It almost smells like if it was coffee with like a vanilla flavored coffee or something like that. But the one thing I'm getting out of here that's kind of making me not enjoy the smell as much is that strong alcohol smell. I'm getting that smell of like a shot of vodka. That's what it always reminds me of. You got a little shot of vodka and you take a little sniff of that. It's just alcohol. And the cat jumped up here and get rid of her. And as I told you, it was like a 5.8% alcohol by volume. So yeah, it's a little high on the alcohol side. And I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it blends really well, and it'll be a great beer. So bottoms up. Well, you can definitely get the vanilla taste, the sweetness out of it. It does taste like a vanilla flavored coffee in some way. But the bad thing about it is the taste is great. The first flow into your mouth and you get that smack of sweetness and just coats your mouth like silk. And then following up on that is just this punch right in the back of the throat with alcohol. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind a strong beer, but I want to be drinking like a high gravity lager. Once we get up around 5.5, 6, I want to be drinking some kind of an ice beer, something that's supposed to be that strong. In my opinion, when you're drinking a quote-unquote flavored dessert type beer, I think the alcohol should be low in it. You're not drinking these to get a buzz or nothing. You're drinking to enjoy the flavor, in my opinion. So that's one thing that the other beer that I've had it low alcohol and great taste. I mean, this tastes good too, but I just wish it wasn't so high on the alcohol side. So good lacing. All in all, I'd give this beer probably like a C+ or B-. It'd be higher if it didn't have that alcohol bite in the back. But I would recommend trying it because the people that maybe enjoy that little higher alcohol beer will like it. Personally, I don't enjoy that in a sweet beer like this. But that was Dark Side Vanilla Porter by Imperium Brewing Company out of Lincoln, Nebraska. I hope you enjoyed the review. Hopefully I didn't drag on too long. And until next time, guys, keep drinking your beers, keep enjoying life, and take it easy.